Also, the Fulani bandits have taken over almost 3 or 4 or 5 villages in Enugu State. But to God be the glory, the youth of Enugu State they were able to resist them and reclaim their own villages back. What would you tell, or what would you say to the people or to the youth of Enugu State?
Yeah, Enugu youth, this thing have show you pepper, have shown you people lesson. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those of you that are criticizing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those of you that are against Simon Ekpan, you people are seeing it now. That Simon Ekpan is not the problem of the Southeast. Rather, they are a savior of the Southeast. Do you now see the original intention of the Fulanis and Peter Mba and Nigeria Bola Ahmed Tinubu with Sidious Musa? Their intention was to do what? To influence the Igbos. And thank God for those youths. You see that the government of Enugu State, in person of Peter Mba, have nothing to offer. Do you understand? It is high time you take the bull by the horn. Thank God for you rising to defend your land, your ancestral land. Kudos to you people. Do more, do more. Fulani must not take our land. We are not Kwara, neither are we Yoruba. We are Biafra, and it runs in our veins. Yes, it is our ancestral land. When will I tell my ancestors the land that they protected and they hand over to me? What will I tell them? They protected it, they secure it, and they hand it over to me. In my own time, I will not lose it to Fulani. God forbid. That is what it means. It's only Yorubas that can leave Kwara for Fulanis. They can very soon they leave Oyo and every other place. But the eastern region, the Biafra land belongs to the Biafran people. And we must take our land by fire, by force. Fulani have no say in our land. They must not. I said, thank God for that Enugu youth who has, woken up from their slumber, because Enugu people are too weak. But thank God for the resilience now that they have woken up to take the bull by the horn. That is what I've been expecting, and I am happy they have done that. They have done that. Let them do more. What is it? Peter Mba is a Fulani governor. Is a Fulani governor, and he has a mandate in Enugu State. You people must not allow him to achieve that Fulani mandate in Enugu State. Enugu State is a Biafra land or Igbo land. Oh, Banye Kobu Benna Alana Kobu Alanye Kobu Obula Nande Ndena Kungo Ndena Mari Hono Fulani on a Kugono. See, Enugu State is not a bush place. Now forest, those one now forest and they stay. Enugu no be forest. Let them go to forest. And that forest now for Bonu. Yes, that forest now for you know where you go see them. Bangladesh or whatsoever they call their name. Let them go there and stay. That is where they belong. Enugu is a state. Enugu is a state, it's a nation, it's a developed ground. It's a place for the living, not for the animals. There are animals.
It is reported that up to or more than 20 communities have been ransacked and taken over by the Fulani bandits. But glory be to God, the youth of Enugu State resist and make sure that they recover their community back. Let me take your reaction. Let me have your reaction on that.
Yes, that was a few days ago. There was massive battle. According to eyewitnesses, he said they came in droves early hours of the morning. They clearly understand the communities there, the people there, the residents there clearly understand that these people are not friendly. They doesn't look like us. They look differently, and before you know it, there was gun battle everywhere, shooting everywhere, and in less than a day or in less than 24 hours, the entire 5, 7, 8, 9 communities in Enugu were totally, I don't know the word to use, became a desert. Everybody ran away. There's nobody to inhabit that environment again because of the activities of the Fulani military. And they have been running a very long battle with these people for a very long time. But unfortunately, this very one was very massive. But unfortunately for them, I don't want to talk about Peter Mba, because I'm not too comfortable with the mission and how he became the governor of Enugu State. I consider the fact that the entire Eastern governors, we don't know the type of crop of governors we have presently now. I might be.
Maybe the reason because Peter Mba just decamped from PDP to APC. Under the when Peter Mba was with PDP, we didn't have this kind of insecurity challenges in Enugu State, but immediately decamped from PDP to the Fulani's political party, and we are hearing this. What will be the reason?
Yes, if you look at all the states that have decamped to from PDP to APC now, you look at what happened in Akwa Ibom. They hit Akwa Ibom a good number of times. Look at what happened in Delta State too. Look at what is happening in Bayelsa. Look at what happened in Rivers State. All these states now, they are decamping to PDP. It means that there is a sign of political conquest and opening their doors to infiltration of Fulani military. Now, what they did in Enugu State was total occupation of that 7-8 communities. They occupied, not that they occupied those communities, and it is very difficult for you to sense. I don't even know where the so-called forest guard he established what they were doing. I don't know the mission, where it is only to secure the governors alone. I don't understand.
So you mean that the Fulani bandit actually defeated the Enugu forest?
Yes, that's what it means.
So the forest guy could not.
Yeah, they cannot be able to do anything until there was a reinforcement of fearless youth. Well, a lot of people are saying that those youths were not just ordinary. They were trying to carry out that mission. Some people are speculating, at their powerful elite squad of ESN that came to that rescue. Yes, it was a good news anyway, that they were able to disarm those Fulani military from those communities, disarm them completely and take over those communities without the governor. You see, a lot of people does not understand how these people work. They might be working and they cannot come to the media and be saying, this is how far they have gone to frustrate Fulani infiltration in Biafran land. So that is what it means.
So why is the essence of the forest guide that just been established by Peter Mba that they couldn't able to defend the land of Enugu State and those villages?
They are not trained to stand against this type of invasion that come through the forest. All those forest guys you are saying Enugu State governor, okay, go and look at them. They are standing on the city. They don't go inside the forest. If they are going inside the forest, they would have known that at a border level, there's a level of infiltration, or they would have sensed through intelligence that social community are going to come under serious attack of the Fulani military. But they were not able to do that. The mission was carried, and they were not where to be found for rescue until the youths themselves, organize themselves, mobilize themselves, and begin to carry out a mission. And that's one of the essence that we must always give Masendam Ricano credibility. Because before ever this is started happening in Nigeria, not only the Igbos are facing it. You can see in Lagos State currently now, you see what happened. The Oyo State, Lagos State, Ogun State have come together to form a formidable, a formidable squad to checkmate the excesses of these Boko Haram activities within Lagos Ibadan Express Road. So what does that tell you? It is when you see the other side of the story, Nigerians will quickly open their eye. Anything that has to do what an Igbo man is trying to do to protect themselves. Because the mission has always been to conquer the Igbo people, to conquer Biafran, to conquer them completely, up and down in all ramifications. That's the mission. After that, there's nothing again. But thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have alerted the world. To an extent, he said it very clearly that ESN is not meant to attack any federal government security structure, and they have not. Go and check it. They have not attacked any police station. They have not attacked any military barracks or checkpoints. Their mission is clear. Make sure that this Fulani, Boko Haram, whatever they call themselves, does not enter our farmland and kill our people. It was a clear-cut mission. And which other regions are doing? What is the essence of having, security, that kind of security in Kano? Hisba. That's Hisba in Kano. But when an Igbo man tried to set up something that would defend him, it's one of the things that these South-East governors have become a total disappointment. And if Tinubu think that we will vote for him based on this calamity, that the North are having distancing themselves, that it was the Yoruba that knelt Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and sent him to prison, that they had no day. And you are coming to East to campaign, and you are making saying so much. I don't know what the history. He should just pack his phone and get out. But I'm being honest here, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commands 85 million followers all over the world.
So guys, these northern youths are daring Sheikh Gumi, calling him a terrorist, saying that Sheikh Gumi already have his children planted in the Nigerian military and they need to be, removed from the military because they are there to gain experience, after which they are going to start terrorizing the states. He said it is a pattern that Sheikh Gumi was once in the Nigerian military and now he left, and see what he's now using his experience for, and now he has planted his children in the same Nigerian military. Tomorrow they are going to leave after gathering all the experience. So guys, I'm just going to allow not just him and other northern youths are speaking up and standing with the United States that has come to strike those terror guys and they are in their hideouts. And now Sheikh Gumi recently warned Tinubu to cut every cooperation with the American government, every military cooperation. Sheikh Gumi says stop every military cooperation with the United States, seek help from Turkey and also Pakistan. And Nigerians woke up yesterday to see this headline here captured by Channels Television that says insecurity, we have approached Turkey for assistance. So guys, we don't know who is advising Tinubu. Sheikh Gumi gave that instruction, and within the space of some hours we now saw this headline. It means that they are taking order from Sheikh Gumi. I'm just wondering how this country is just like sleeping, a giant that is sleeping. Tinubu is not really in charge from all these things. I'm not even sure that Tinubu is aware of this Turkey, Pakistan, whatever. I'm not sure that Tinubu is aware of it. So guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at the videos where these people are calling out Sheikh Gumi, saying he's bringing problem to the north and that Sheikh Gumi is a terrorist, that Sheikh Gumi has his children in the Nigerian military, the children should be removed from the Nigerian military, that they are just there to gather experience, after which they are going to use it for all those bad stuff and all that. Now I'm just going to allow you to hear it from the horse's mouth yourself, and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
Sheikh Gumi is a terrorist. He's a terrorist sympathizer, and his sons that are in the Nigerian military need to be kicked out the Nigerian military, because we have seen a pattern. Sheikh Gumi is a former armed soldier in the Nigerian military. We have seen a pattern of him and his people joining the military, gaining experience, and then leaving to become terrorists. He needs to go. His kids need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military. If you're Hausa or Muslim and you have a problem with this, you're the problem, and I hope you die a miserable death. Sheikh Gumi is a terrorist. He's a terrorist sympathizer, and his sons that are in the Nigerian military need to be kicked out the Nigerian military, because we have seen a pattern. Sheikh Gumi is a former armed soldier in the Nigerian military. We have seen a pattern of him and his people joining the military, gaining experience, and then leaving to become terrorists. He needs to go. His kids need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military. If you're Hausa or Muslim and you have a problem with this, you're the problem, and I hope you die a miserable death.
Top of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this meets you well. Honestly, with the way Sheikh Gumi is going, he's going to even cause more harm than good to the religion of Islam. I sincerely do not support what he's doing, because I wonder how you are going to be sympathetic to terrorists and forgetting the victims of the terrorists. How can we continue like this? And if Sheikh Gumi continues to do what he's doing, it's going to even make the situation more complicated, and because he's an Islamic cleric, he's going to bring more bad light to the religion of Islam. I'm advising Sheikh Gumi to read the room. Please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand what is happening and stop making, he should just stop commenting. Because he is further he's exacerbating the entire situation to be even worse than what it is. We cannot support negotiation with terrorists. There is nothing you are going to come and tell me that is going to make me accept that these guys are doing the right thing, or they're unaliving people because of something was done to them. We have to be very, very strategic in our thoughts. So please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand the situation, because now that the whole Christian genocide thing is trending, now that we are having a lot of attention in our country, now that the religion of Islam is really painted in a bad light, it's not a good time. It is not a good time for such comments and remarks. Please, he should stop it. I am not with Sheikh Gumi on his plight of negotiating with terrorists or bandits. There is nothing that you can compare to the life of a human being. You cannot compare the life of cows to the life of a human being. So this is just what I'm here to say. This has to stop. I am a Muslim and I disassociate myself from what Sheikh Gumi is saying. I disassociate myself from the mode of operation he wants to imbibe and say he wants there should be negotiation with terrorists. I do not support that. I do not support that. You cannot be a terrorist apologist and you are going to expect us as Muslims to support that type of ideology. So please, Sheikh sir, please, I think it's high time you just step by the side and let's see how these things is good, because now you are exacerbating it, you are making the entire situation worse, and then the religion of Islam is being painted into a much more bad light, because now people are saying that, oh, this is it, since he's an Islamic, because you being an Islamic cleric, you are like a key figure in Nigeria and the religion of Islam in Nigeria. So anything you say is going to be generalized and is going to be taught that every Muslim in Nigeria has the same context, has the same ideology of negotiation with terrorists. I disassociate myself from that, and please sir, I urge you to just please remain quiet for the meantime. I'm begging you in the name of God. Negotiation with terrorists has no place. It has no place in humanity. How do you want the families of the people that were unalive to think? How do you want them to feel and think? Please sir, this should stop. Thank you. Peace and love.
You cannot look us in the eyes and tell us that bandits are freedom fighters. Who has been holding them hostage? What freedom are they fighting for? Just tell us. What have these people taken Nigerians to be? People who will raid, they will rape, they will kidnap, kill, and maim people are now freedom fighters. What freedom exactly? Who has been holding them hostage? All I see is people who are trying to take over a particular period, a particular region. I don't see freedom fighters. Freedom fighters from what? Whose freedom? Who has been denied freedom among them? In fact, they are one of the largest groups that move easily across not only states in Nigeria, but across boundaries, across countries. What freedom is beyond that? People who are non-terrestrial, people who are not limited by any boundary of a state. They move across virtually all countries they wish to, freely, especially in Africa. And then you are telling us these people are freedom fighters. What freedom exactly? I'm really disappointed with some people, honestly speaking.
Non-Muslims, what are you people talking about? How wicked could one be? You are so wicked to the core. Wicked to the core. You see abomination going on before your eyes for years. Your radicalists have been buying Christians. Buying Christians, none of you said anything. You kept quiet. And now, they are buying the radicalists. People are coming out online to rant. Before I used to love all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your behaviors, some of you, your behaviors has really changed my mindset towards your religion, that the God you serve is a blood-sucking God. Blood-sucking God. It's not a normal God. It's not a good God. A blood-sucking God. A God that you will kill people for is not a God. A weak God. Because that is not the God of the Bible. I don't understand. You guys are there all this while. Christians are being spied on daily basis. Chased out of their father's land. Chased out of their homes. You guys were quiet. You didn't say anything. And now, they are buying the radicalists. People are ranting online. You guys are crazy. You guys are evil. You are evil. In fact, if it's left for me now, and I agree, and I believe many Nigerians would agree with me on this, they should divide Nigeria. The middle belt is not part of the north. The central, north central, is not part of you people. So don't be saying this is part of north. It's not north. You're north, they're up there. Your north is up there. You the radicalists that want to behave like Afghanistan, that want to live like Iran, that want to live like Afghanistan and Pakistans that have no future. No future there. Because go online, go to YouTube and type in Afghanistan or street walks of Afghanistan and look at how the country looks like. No civilization. They are basically living like in the early 60s or 40s. They don't know what is happening in the outside world, and that's what some of you with your stupid Sharia laws want to turn Nigeria into. Are you guys crazy? Are you okay? Do we look like you? Do we talk like you? Do we even act like you? We are more intellectual than you guys. So how dare you want to Islamize Nigeria, want to turn Nigeria to an Islamic nation? That will never happen. Until you people stop with this nonsense, we will continue to have problems in that country. And to the Fulanis, you guys are not original Nigerians. You guys are strangers in Nigeria. So you cannot come to someone else's country and try to dominate those people. It is not possible and it's not done and it will never happen in Nigeria. Fulanis are not Nigerians. They are not original Nigerians. So when Nigerians are talking, you guys should be actually quiet. Keep quiet. When Nigerians, the original Nigerians are talking, I blame the houses, because the houses that allowed you guys to do what you're doing. And with all that is going on, it's about time that Nigerians reject any Fulani president in the country, because we can't trust you people anymore. Fulanis in higher position in Nigeria can never be trusted. Can never be trusted, because you people mindset is contrary to the mindset of other Nigerians, especially the south part of Nigeria. We want development. We want to advance. We want Nigeria to thrive. Whilst you guys want to pull Nigeria backward to be like Afghanistan with your stupid, demonic Sharia law. So I thought to share this with you guys.